Good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We are going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do, the usual disclaimers. If you are unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, you're going to find all the pertinent links right there in the description box. Please, in particular, take note of the article written by NeuroClastic, a small non-for-profit started by autistics for autistics. In it, they interviewed over 800 ABA professionals in regards to the JRC's so-called behavior modification program. The Dutch Rotenberg Educational Center doesn't want you to read that article so much. They threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not remove it from the website. NeuroClastic refused. You know the drill. Please read the article. Share on all your social media. Also included is NeuroClastic's public statement regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding just in case the JRC ever actually does see through with their threat. Trigger warning 1, when we discuss places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center or Agape Boarding School for Boys, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips or surveillance footage of people with mental health issues and disabled people being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please make sure to use your headphones. Trigger warning 2, this channel is marked not for kids for a reason. We use profanity on occasion and speak on dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger and they are watching this, very obviously, parental supervision is very much advised, alright? Alright, folks, we're gonna make it short and sweet, hopefully. I know, famous last words, right? I do apologize in advance. I'm still having allergy issues and I'm still not done with my day. Send help. So, without further ado, let's just jump right in there. So, second part of the reply, if you remember that the JRC supporter was trying to say that somehow by removing the device that was causing their students to have second and third degree burns, that's somehow violating their civil rights. These people are insane. So we're going over the second part of the FDA statement regards to that insane, monstrous comment. But they're violating your rights if they take away the torture device. If I were ever to agree to have any of my rights violated, if it is the right to be tortured that is the one that's being violated, I'm completely okay with that. Okay? What is wrong with people? Finally, assuming for the sake of argument that the equal protection analysis did apply, the commenter provides no analysis regarding how the ban would fail to bear a rational relationship to a legitimate governmental interest. Thank you! Explain to me how, in the name of God, removing a device from being used that has been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt to absolutely have unreasonable risk of injury or harm is in any way at all a violation of the equal protection laws. Please explain it to me like I'm 5. Okay? But it's the government intervening. I hate to bust your bubble, Karens, but the government has intervened in medicine for decades. Where have you been? Okay? Surgeon General warning on cigarettes, anyone? The fact that the FDA exists to monitor drugs? Yeah. Again, folks, JRC Kool-Aid drinkers, you need to put down the crack pipes. Your argument has no merit, it makes no sense, and it actually puts the target right back on you because the only one who is not treating us equally here in this whole conversation is you people. And when I say you people, I mean specifically the JRC and their sycophants. Okay? Protecting patients from devices that present an unreasonable and substantial risk of illness or injury is a legitimate governmental interest. That's literally why the FDA exists. That is their job, to determine whether a medical device is something that can be used, that is safe, that has good numbers, or whether the risks are unreasonable as opposed to the benefits. I know it may be against popular opinion, but us disabled folks deserve to have our rights protected too. We deserve to have those who look out for our best interest, in particular in regards to our own treatment programs. Okay? It's a good thing. Not every doctor out there has your best interest at heart, especially not a place like a JRC, a private entity receiving funds from multiple districts and making $258,000 a year ahead to continue their barbaric pseudoscience straight out of the institution era insanity. Because the FDA has found this standard to be met specifically for ESDs for SIB or AB, as detailed in Section 3A, again, quit with this crap. This is what got you all in trouble. It's go after the GED device or get out of fucktown, to quote Deadpool here, okay? For the love of God. I know you finally mentioned the device once, but that's not good enough, FDA, okay? You have to make it absolutely 100% clear that you are targeting this one specific device, or they're going to be able to hit you with their insane, idiotic responses that apparently the DC Circuit Court will just lap up if you don't. Be specific. Make it clear that there is only one device in particular that is in question here. On the plain black and white. Stop over complicating shit. For the love of God. And I know that's rich coming from an autistic like me, but if I'm the one who has to tell you, think about life choices, is all I'm saying. Application of the ban to this specific type of device and not a broader or narrow category of devices is clearly rationally related to this interest. Okay, specific type of device. Again, but we're trying to explicitly say it without saying it. I'm sorry, but you have to explicitly say it. We can't say, I'm pointing exactly right at the thing. I'm just not saying the thing. For the love of God, say the thing. Say the thing. Say the specific device that you are targeting. No more obscuring language. No more for this purpose. Just name the damn device. It should clear up a whole lot of nonsense. Okay? There needs to be no room for the JRC to obscure any part of this situation. This is how we got into the whole you can't tailor devices thing. Because you need to not just make it abundantly clear which device you're talking about, you need to be saying, it's this one right here. We want to ban this GED device. The GED device is what we are banning. The ban is about the GED device. The GED device is what we are banning. Okay? Be plain about your language, or they're going to keep regurgitating this argument over and over again. And because of all the insane amount of power, money, and influence, unlike anything I've ever seen before for a place as small as the JRC, they're going to keep getting away with it. Okay? Let's put our big girl, big boy panties and underwear on and do our jobs. All right? Don't mean to calm down so hard on the FDA, but there's so much of this document that could have been way shorter had we just saying we want to ban the get device. Okay? No obscure language, no specifically for ESDs for SIB or AB. Name the device, because there's no more questions. We know that that device is manufactured for a specific purpose. We know it's only being used for that purpose at one place. There would be none of this. All right? Just saying. We're going to go ahead and close out on that one, folks. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few we do get tend to get removed from time to time. You know the drill. Please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and please don't forget to utilize those comments. I appreciate your time. As always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea do hope you have a good one. I'll see y'all again here in a few seconds. Bye-bye, everyone.